I felt like I was gonna miss my friends a lot.
I'm excited that we get to kind of keep the slower pace of life in general.
Off the back of lockdown, off the back of the school year, we went into the summer super hopeful that we would have the ability to meet in person again.
So for the physical start, out of the window. Right now we are planning for an online start.
Hello and welcome back to the B2 Beat, our monthly video newsletter and your source for all things B to the world. It's been a busy and exciting time. Earlier this month, we got to host our first Ungala fundraiser live on Facebook in support of Pakistan.
Thank you so much to everyone who participated in our first ever Ungala event. Thanks to your generosity, we were able to raise over $8,000 to help vulnerable students in Pakistan be able to attend college. Thank you so much for joining us in this great effort. And a special thanks to Jenna Matthias for all of her help and everybody else who participated. Thanks again.
Our Rwanda team of educators, old and new, are settling in and gearing up for the school year. This month, we enjoy the opportunity to share a potluck together and celebrate what's new with B to the World. Back to school is looking very different all over the world. Today, we're giving you an update on what's in store for the school year in the communities we serve in Pakistan and in Rwanda. In Pakistan, lockdown is lifted and students are preparing to head back to school. However, the community we serve in Pakistan continues to face desperate circumstances. In addition to the loss of work as a result of COVID-19, it's rainy season. Monsoons resulting in heavy rains and flooding have caused damage and a close to already limited work opportunities. These circumstances are pushing families further into debt and into the cycle of bonded labor. Thanks to your generous support, we have been able to secure college scholarships for 50 graduating high school students. In addition, we are helping 3 schools with over 1,000 students to open again in September. We have also been able to faithfully send support throughout these months of lockdown so that teachers can continue to be paid and prepare well for the start of school. Please keep these students and their families in your prayers as they head back to school. Like many parts of the world, the school year here at KICS in Rwanda is starting off like never before. From day-to-day operations to teaching and learning online, we're checking in across the board to see what the school year will look like and how everyone's feeling about it.
Hi, my name is Ivan Barage. I'm the Director of Campus Operations here at KICS, and my children come here, my wife works here too, and serve at KICS through B to the World. On a regular normal year, we decide on how we want to set up the school, the classrooms. The Ministry of Education here recommended a 1 meter apart, and we had to go through each of the classrooms, making sure that all the desks are set up 1 meter apart. We were completely set for a September 1st start, which did go as planned. We thought by September 1st, students were coming on campus, and that did not happen. From the previous cabinet meeting, the recommendations that came out were schools are going to remain closed because of the increasing caseload within the community. Good enough, we had planned for both cases. We anticipated that we could have a physical start or we could have an online start. So for the physical start, out of the window. Right now we are planning for an online start where staff are deeply into the planning mode, setting up the school. We have purchased some devices, including iPads for the lower grades, to make sure that at least we have equitable access to learning for all our students within their homes. At least our teachers will be on the facility teaching full time. That is very, very important. I'm excited. Come September 1st, we're going to be delivering the best piece of education to all our families around the city.
Hi, I'm Madison. I am a secondary science and math teacher here at KICS, and I'm new here to KICS. Last year was my first year, so I really actually don't know most of my kids. There are some of my colleagues who've been here for 8 years, and they've taught all the kids twice through. But for me, not only am I going to have to learn them and they're going to have to learn me, but I'm going to have to make sure to try extra hard to connect with them. I'm going to have to make sure to try extra hard to help them learn my style of teaching and the ways that I assess and the ways that I bring content. So while I'm excited to start the school year, it definitely is bringing some mixed feelings about how do I connect with my students? How do I bring content in a way that's meaningful? But also knowing that God's got us, and knowing that at the end of the year, if what I did for these students showed more Jesus to them and helped them learn more and more about what the value of having a relationship with Jesus and the value of having mentors and teachers in their lives, then it won't all be lost.
My name is Acacia Yaneza, and I'm a 5th grade student at KICS. Felt like I was gonna miss my friends a lot because I'm always with my friends at school. Well, we had to, we didn't have very good internet for stuff like CERN and stuff for learning, and we always got frustrated because one person was hogging on the internet and another person was trying to use the internet. So we would have to take turns using the internet, which was really annoying. I would say at least you get to stay home in your pajamas all day.
Hi, I'm Erica Munyaneza, and I'm a parent at KICS. I have 2 girls going into 4th grade and 5th grade this year. Yeah, so when lockdown first happened, of course, everybody was just in a panic because no one really knew what was going on locally or around the world. It was just unknown every day. And I think just dealing with that was hard as a parent, but yet keeping up the responsibilities of work and making sure kids are learning. But all in all, the lockdown period was good for us as a family, just to be together all the time. At least we had each other as the constant during all of the change. The kids really coped well. I was really proud of them for kind of doing a new thing online and being more independent learners. They grew a lot in that time. Though it was hard for them to miss their friends, but they were troopers. They did really great. I'm less apprehensive going into this new season of online learning. I think the school and the teachers have had time to get new ideas and to prepare better for distance learning. Also, we're not in a lockdown state anymore as of now, so the kids should hopefully be able to study with some friends every now and then and have more social interaction. I'm excited that we get to kind of keep the slower pace of life in general. No rush in the morning to get out the door and no stress to get home and work on homework at night. So that'll still feel, that's a positive in all of this. I'm also excited about new innovation that happens when there's such big changes. I think that there's always a silver lining in any challenge, and there could be so much good to come from online learning. So much new ways to learn, and more. Maybe it could end up being more fun than being in school. Who knows?
Wow, what a time. Thanks so much to everyone who shared. We are so grateful to all of our teachers, our staff, our parents, and our students. We are cheering you on, and we pray you have an amazing school year. Well, that's all the updates we have for today. To stay up to date, why not give us a follow on social media? You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Be to the World. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a great start to your school year. And as always, we'll see you again next month for another edition of the B2 Beat.